Well, France 24's Catherine Norris-Trent has been following all of this closely for us. Catherine, first of all, tell us more about this plot and why it is that French diplomatic sources are so sure that Iran was behind it.
OK, this bomb plot dates back to the 30th of June earlier this year, when Belgian police actually arrested two suspects across the border in Belgium, armed with explosives and detonators, believed to be plotting to carry out an attack on French soil in Villepinte, just outside of Paris, where there was a huge meeting taking place of Iranian exiled opposition figures who are opposed to the Shiite clerical regime in Iran. And French intelligence officials, French diplomatic sources, saying that after a long and meticulous investigation, French intelligence services are now completely convinced that this bomb plot was the work of the Iranian intelligence agencies. They're so convinced, indeed, that they have frozen the assets, not only of a branch of Iranian intelligence services, but also of two individuals, one of them Director General of the Intelligence, Saeed Hashimi Moghadam, and another Iranian national suspected of being an intelligence operative. And also they added that the deputy minister had ordered the attack. Iran has denied this. We're hoping to get more information on that denial, more substance to that as this goes on. But they are adamantly opposed to the accusations that they were behind this. But France really coming out now clearly and saying we believe Iranian intelligence services were behind this foil bomb plot back in June the 30th.
So clearly, as you say there, Iran denying all of those allegations. So what might this mean then for relations between Paris and Tehran?
Well, relations between France and Iran have taken a decided turn for the worst. France had warned Iran back after that foil bomb plot back in June that there would be consequences if they found that Iranian officials were behind this. And this is the result of inquiries since then that we've seen. And in fact, relations have been tense over the past few months with Reuters. The Reuters news agency got hold of a diplomatic memo here in France warning French officials not to travel to Iran if they didn't need to. And that's a sign of the tensions that were growing there. And this is interesting because France had been one of the Western backers of the Iranian nuclear deal, which President Trump has pulled the US out of. France has been lobbying hard for that deal not to come off the roads. So interestingly here, and to see what kind of impact this will have on the diplomatic relationships. And we've just had the French Defense Minister, Florence Parly, who's been hosting the US Defense Secretary James Mattis here in Paris. She's been speaking out today. And if you look at her words, the French tone on Iran has hardened considerably. She says that France, like President Trump, like the US, considers Iran's ballistic activity as a threat. She says she doesn't want to call into question the nuclear deal, but like President Trump, France considers the influence of Iran in the region a major worry. So a hardening of the tone here from France, definitely this Tuesday.
Certainly some pretty serious rhetoric there among all of those developments. Thank you very much indeed. Catherine Norris-Trent there talking us through our top story this hour.